This is Visotsky, the practical management for business owners. There is a certain problem when managing a company. Executives expend too much effort to get good results from their juniors. Without that effort, the juniors don't finish what they started, prioritize their wrong task, execute actions that don't lead to a result. Outcome: lost time and money, unpredictable results. For example, an executive pays an accountant, but cannot use the accountant reports to analyze the company operations because accountant incorrectly records an expense or income item, making the report useless for the executive. Even simple and useful reports, such as a profit and loss statement, is impossible to apply. For example, a company spends money to design a new website and their accountant records these expenses as office maintenance. Instead of advertising, then the accountant records an ad for a job vacancy under advertising instead of hiring. If one considers working hours, the accountant will spend the same amount of time to enter data into the report, regardless which income or expense line they choose. However, the result will end up being different. If the accountant records items correctly, these records can be used for evaluation. Executives can analyze these reports and make the right decision. If the accountant marks incorrectly the expense items, the executives will either make bad decisions or they will end up spending time to gather the correct data. This will result in the company losing money. The accountant doesn't see a big problem. Reports are done and taxes are paid on time. However, for the executive, the job was never fully finished and partly done. This situation arose because the accountant doesn't understand the expected results, not the actions or duties, but the exact result they have to accomplish. If you ask an accountant what the main result of their job is, you will get this answer: timely prepared and submitted reports, no problems with their tax office. Incorrect. The accountant simply has no idea that the executive expects some other result from them. The executive expects the accounting items recorded correctly, factual reports, and for them to show what actually occurs in company operations. Done correctly, there also won't problems with the tax office, and the executive will have all the necessary information they need. You would be surprised at the difference of opinions between an executive and their juniors on what results are expected. While the executive think one thing, juniors are thinking something else entirely. Therefore, the executive will have no constantly direct the juniors to produce a result that is different from what they were doing. Greatly increase the productivity of your employees by defining the result expected from them and ensuring they understand it. Don't expect them to guess it on their own. It will never happen. Don't believe me? Just ask your juniors what results they are trying to achieve at work. Be ready be ready to be surprised by their answers. A marketing specialist will say, result, an attractive advertisement instead of new clients attracted to the company through advertising. And HR specialist will say, a job interview held or something else instead of effective and competent employees. When I surveyed my employees on this matter for the first time 17 years ago, I was shocked by some of their answers. You can increase work efficiency of your people only if you first define the expected result and then ensure they understand it. And it's not always easy to get them to understand those definitions, but if you succeed, the result will increase. Perhaps you personally have difficulty with defining expected results. Sometimes it's hard to do when an employee is performing a few different functions. To sort this out, you need to attend my webinar, How to Develop a Company Structure. At this webinar, you will get answers to the questions on the results that employees of different subdivisions should create and how their areas of responsibility are different from each other. Remember, even an exact understanding of expected results will alone allow you to greatly increase the amount of employees' results and make the executive's job easier. This helps increase the efficiency of operation in your company.